Alright. Let's get some loadout going here. TV's way too loud. Why does it take so long to find man? Here we go. Hello. G Money is a killer. Bring it. Oh, blew up my own turret. Come on. Distracted. What's going on, my viewer? Come on. Get him. There we go. Exactly what I was looking for.
A wave of aliens is coming to touch us.
Can put comments on there now. I can't see. There we know. Oh, it's Power Sloth. Get to see the voluptuous hips of Miss Dank. My turret's still up there? Better be up there still. Bring it. Get cannonballed. Oh, directly behind me. The scumbags. Get cannonballed. Cannonballed. Get Jack.
Is about to be captured.
engulf his tiny body. Yeah, get a little bit of dancing going on there. Ooh. Love that McDonald's Wi-Fi. What's going on, AJ Hamilton? Come on. It's always good to hear, man. Always good to hear. Yes. Get those danky kills. There we go. That ought to keep you from getting to the goods. There he is. He's gonna drop down around here. Knew it. Yeah, that kill streak though. Oh. You know what? I'll dance on it. Why not? Oh man. If you get set on fire, dive roll, it helps put out the flames. Sure. I have to redo that one. I didn't think I did the mission there. That was like a really crappy spot to put it. Can you see my rocket launcher build? Sure. Give me 1 second. Oh, I want the Spanx. It's pretty much with my rocket launcher, the aids. Basically, what I've done with it is just put a decent stock. There we go. For the scope, I use a laser guidance system. That way, I can track down enemies while I'm firing using a hexa barrel. Because I mean, more rockets, right? Not only that, full auto, obviously, pyro, just regular rocket. I didn't want to do anything like too fancy and ruin it. And then I use sticky. That way, like if I fire and stick on an enemy, you know, it'll go off. Contact, obviously. And then I did wide cluster. I did that mainly because of the effect that you just saw. It kind of looks like a little landmine with a delayed effect. That way, when I fired at something, it went boom. You know, it gave you like that nice little satisfactory explosion. Like when I go to look at my weapons testings, I always like fire so I can hit, and if I stick them to you, pretty much you're gonna blow up the guy next to you and yourself, and then eventually the fire kind of kills you. So that's kind of why I did the build the way I did, because it kind of forces the enemy to kind of keep moving. Chopper guy. Chopping random objects. Yes, a chop. Now, chopper guy, do you play Pokemon Go? Because if you do, you should probably catch him a chop. Alright. So, enough about that. Let's save this baby. And let's go back to the fight. Proving Ground seems to be like a really good spot to kind of like, if you've ever played Loadout and you played PvP, it's just ridiculous. Everybody just kind of just keeps barrel rolling the entire time, and it's really not any fun because nobody really stands and fights. Can you change contact to proximity and rocket to corkscrew? Yeah, you actually can. The only thing is with proximity, it lowers the damage that's dealt. But not only that, if I fire it and somebody runs past it, it'll detonate right after. You know what I'm saying? Like with the proximity, if they run past it, it'll detonate late, so they don't get hit by it. That's why I don't use proximity. Corkscrew, why didn't I put corkscrew on it? Actually, I think I was going to put corkscrew on my rockets, and I completely forgot. So, if I have enough money on the next one, I will totally add that to it. Because I've seen corkscrews work, and they actually work pretty well. Especially when you go against PvP players. When you go to fire rockets, they're going to try to shoot your rockets out of the air, so if you have corkscrew, it gets a little bit more difficult for them to be able to shoot it. Yeah, like I've only played this game for like a short amount of time. I haven't played it for, I think the game was out for like 3 years or something like that. I don't know, PC. But lobby. I'm the only one in it. Sweet. Alright. Well, let's see how this works out here. I know I'm gonna definitely get a lot of bots with me. Yep, all bots. Oh, and we got healers too. Defend this spot. Okay, so where are the enemies coming from? That's my next question. That direction. Okay. So how do they get over there? Oh, okay. From there. So we get to a higher spot. Let's do this. See that satisfactory just explosion. It's fantastic. Because I don't really have to hit you. It's more so about the indirect fire. Yeah, I can change it to that. Feeling like salvo is a little odd. I don't know. I mean, this is really just based on my personal preference. I know there's plenty of people that like their stuff like a different way. Loot my turret. Like the whole sniper rifle system here, I do not really like. But there's people that love it. So I mean, it's really all based on your personal preferences, what you want out of a gun. I just want something that, like, if I hit you with it, it's gonna molest you. Yeah, because like I was playing the one day and I saw a guy do a build like this where he kind of just set up a rocket launcher that whatever it hit was just massive amounts of damage. A good thing, like if you want to use proximity mines or like proximity rockets, you can definitely have them that they detonate immediately and use, like, I believe, like flak. Don't use like cluster bombs with proximity, just because like you want it to detonate right away. You don't want it to have like a delayed fire shot. Yeah, or if you don't want it to give you AIDS either. Oh, wrong direction. Yeah, I could easily change it to flag. Can't replace my code. Oh no. Why'd I do that? Yeah, and right along with having like this rocket launcher, I like to keep something else with me that can shoot and do quite a bit of damage. You don't really want to be the guy who gets caught out there without a good weapon to back up his rocket launcher, because you know the rocket launcher has quite a bit of a slow reload, and if you get in a tight spot, you want to have something that's going to come out and go, hey. Like if you have time to like reload, it's perfectly fine to just continuously keep using rocket launcher. Or like what I do is I kind of put like distance between myself and my opponents. That way I'm never like, you know, caught. And a lot of times if I can't get a good read on the enemy's movements, I'll just kind of shoot at the ground and hope for the best. I mean, the great thing is like I can shoot at walls with this, and it kind of does like a raining effect. I try to be a rocket sniper. I mean, I kind of just see myself as like, I played a lot of like Call of Duty and a lot of Battlefield, and for me, like just firing rockets continuously always made me feel like a noob. So this is kind of like my way of trying to help myself get kills in this game because of how fast-paced it is. You know, like you have a very small health bar. You know, you kind of end up finding yourself dying a lot faster if you get yourself in a stupid situation. So I kind of made this to help me kind of even out the playing field, if you know what I'm saying. Like, this is like my way of just annoying people when I play. But I mean, it seems to work. A lot of people seem to like it, so that's genuinely why I keep it around. Let me see here. Long. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this freaking turret mission. I keep just missing it or putting the turret in a stupid spot. He kind of just stood there and took all my rockets. Kind of stupid on his part, but... and the rockets do damage you. That's why I kind of just stay away from them when I fire them. You don't want to be near the rockets going off. The good thing with the tracking is like if I keep it aimed and a rocket's still in flight, I can still aim it towards the enemy. Making it rain rockets on them. tight spaces with this rocket launcher is just disgusting. Wow. Just ran up and struck my freaking turret. Ain't that something? Really should get closer. Instead of trying to shoot with a shotgun from far away. Just a good way to keep them back. Yeah, we won. $13 and 1. I'm using a Tesla rifle. Interesting. Oh, close to leveling up. Let's see here. Weapon crafting. Okay. So, let's see. Wanted to check out the... I had just regular rocket. Corkscrew's not bad. Well, let's show corkscrew quick. Yeah, but corkscrew, it's just kind of like just fires like really weird. Like they just spin, which is really cool. Like it looks really cool, and it'll definitely give your opponents like a real difficult time trying to shoot those out of the air. Yeah, and the reason I didn't do proximity is because of, like, let's say if I missed, see what I'm saying? Like, I'm shooting past them. I actually hit them at that time, but if I shoot past them like that, I miss them completely. Now, if I would have to, like, aim directly at them and hit them, but it does far less damage than the sticky one, or the contact. See, contact does about 3. No, it does way more. It just does way more damage. I just prefer contact a lot better. And the reason I don't use salvo, corkscrew, flak proximity. Okay. Yeah, with salvo you gotta like pretty much hold it down and fire it. But it does do quite a bit of good damage. I mean, the only problem with that is just in that time that of loading, I could be getting shot. This is like one of those things where it's like, alright, I have to probably start charging this like while I'm running around with people and then firing it. I mean, it's really not something that you want to use when you're up close with people. But, I don't know. I'm kind of like the way it looks when you fire all of it at once. You know, it's got like a nice little, it's got the corkscrew spin on it. And you know, if you charge it enough, yeah, I mean, you could definitely make this work. This is definitely something that could work. Yeah, because that's just with flak. Let me see here. Let's see here. With Tesla, yeah, that would wreck a group of enemies. Yeah. Definitely, if you're gonna use it, do it with a group of enemies. Yeah, that Tesla actually works really well with that one. Let's see what. Okay, so you can do like little one-shotters, and it still does a pretty decent amount of damage. Yeah, definitely this would be something really good when all the enemies are like real tight together, because I mean, just the sheer amount of like force. Like this would be something like, you know, like you see like a group of enemies like this, fire it, and you could throw a grenade in there. Well, and you kind of like, you know, in the meantime of you like reloading, just kind of distract him a bit. Or I wonder if, let me see, what's the distance with this thing? Oh yeah, I forgot, it's proximity. My next question is how many of these can I have at one spot? Like, do they disappear after a while, or? Yes, they do. You can only have 2 sets of 6 out at one time. Well, it's no fun. But that is devastating. That is a devastating build. You know what, AJ Hamilton, that is all yours, buddy. I will not touch that build. That is completely all you. Okay, I gotta go back to my regular. Of course, anytime, buddy. Alright, I think this would be a good time to end the stream. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel.